This conference will now be recorded.
So yesterday I was talking about what are the relational tables in the database and why they are called relational tables and how to create a relationship between two tables and which is a parent table and which is a child table, and we have to create the relationship between the two tables by using a foreign key, correct? So these are the things we learned yesterday: how to create a foreign key and how to store the data in the tables effectively. So what is the proper design of storing the data in the database instead of storing the entire data in one table? So we have to store the data in multiple tables and establish a relationship between the tables. And I told that it's a proper design, and I also told that why it is a proper design. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So any questions on that before I proceed to any next topic?
No.
No, Ramji.
Okay. So in today's class, we are going to talk about what are joins in database. Okay. So for example, yesterday I was talking about, hold on. Yeah. Yesterday I was talking about employee table and address table. I stored some data in employee table. I stored some data in address table. Correct?
Yes.
Now I want to know, so maybe we have to assume that there are millions of records in this table. Correct? In this example, we have only 3 records, but in real time, you might have millions of employees in the company. Correct?
Yes.
So, and similarly, each and every employee will have an address. So there are millions of addresses in this particular table. Correct?
Yeah.
So I'm just telling you with 3 or 4 records. It doesn't mean that in real time you have 3 or 4 records. You might have millions of records in the table, correct? So that is what I want everyone to think about. Okay.
Yes, Ramji.
So now what I want is I want for some reason I want to know who I mean what is the employee name and what is the city, what is the employee name and city of each employee. What is the employee name and city of each employee? What is the query? Sorry, what is the employee name and salary? What is the employee name and salary of each employee? So what is the query I have to write? Hmm? What is the query I have to write? What is the employee name and salary of each employee?
Select star
Yeah.
from employee
Uh-huh. That's all.
space employee name and employee ID.
Uh-huh. This is how you write
Sorry,
this.
I mean no, sorry. Like I forgot. Select employee name and comma employee ID from employee, Ramji. I did not have a chance.
I'm asking you that I want the employee name and salary of each employee.
Oh yeah, okay. Then it is select employee name, salary from employee, comma salary from
Why
employee.
others are not speaking? Don't you know about that?
He
Yeah.
was speaking, that's
Yeah.
why I interrupted.
Select EMP name, comma,
Salary.
EMP ID
salary
or salary from employee.
from
And
employee
yeah.
table. Correct? What
Yes,
end?
Ramji.
What is the end?
What, Ramji?
You said end. What? Why you need end?
Not end, Ramji. At the end, semicolon.
At the end. Okay, that's fine. So select EMP name, comma, salary from employee table. Correct? This is how you find the data of a particular, data of each and every employee. What is his employee name and what is the salary?
Yes, Ramji.
Because the employee name and salary information is stored in the employee table, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
But I want to know, for some reason, I want to know what is the employee name and what is the city in which he is living in. I want that information. I want the employee name and in which city he is living in. I want the information of that. I don't want the salary. I want the employee name and city. So employee name information is present in the employee table and city information is present in the address table, correct?
Yes, Ramji.
Whatever the information I want, that information is scattered across multiple tables. It is not present in one table. Agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So from from day one, I was talking about getting the information from one table. I never spoke about how to get the information from multiple tables, correct?
Yes, Ramji.
Yes.
So I was telling that select employee name comma salary from employee table or select employee name comma gender from the employee table. So we were talking about others that star from employee. Star means all the columns. You're selecting all the columns, correct? You're selecting all
Yes.
the columns from the employee table. You're not saying that I want only employee name or I want only salary. You're asking each and every column in the employee table I want. That's what you're telling, correct?
Yes. Yes.
It means I'm trying to get the data which is present in only one table from day one. I never told about so the when you have the data across data in multiple tables, I never ask you to get the data which is scattered across multiple tables, correct?
Yes, Ramji.
Yes.
For the first time I'm asking, I want the employee name and I want the city in which that employee is living in. Okay, I want that information for each and every employee. For each and every employee, I want the employee name and the city in which he is living in. So can I write select EMP name comma city from employee table? Will it work?
No, Ramji.
No.
So Divya, why it doesn't work? Hmm? Divya, why it doesn't work?
Because in the table there is no city mentioned.
There is no column called city column in the employee table, so you cannot select the city from the
Employee table.
you cannot select
Yes.
the city from the employee table because there is no column with the name city. Correct?
Yes,
Yes.
Ramji.
Then what should I do? So
Select employee.
I have to join the employee table and the address table.
Yeah.
That is where we use
Yeah.
the joins. I have to join the employee table and the address table and get the data from those two tables. Whatever the data I want to get the data. I want to get the data from those two tables. Getting it?
Yeah.
So, for example, if I write select select uh, select
Uh, Select EMP
name
employee name.
from employee table. Hold on, Varsha. I mean, I'm telling something else. So select EMP name from employee table. If I do this, I'll get only EMP name. Correct?
Yes, Ramji. Yes.
Yes.
So, and earlier, see, right now I'm getting EMP name here as a column header. As a column header, I'm getting EMP name in the results that I'm getting. The result, whatever the result I'm getting from the server, whatever the result I'm getting from the database server, I see the column header as EMP name because the name of the column is EMP name, correct? I'm asking you to select the EMP name, so it is giving the column header as EMP name. Agreed?
Yes, Ramji.
Yes.
But already I told you that if you want with a different name in the result if you want to see a different name, you can use the alias, correct?
Yes.
Yes, Ramji.
I can say that select EMP name as employee name, something like this. You can give whatever the alias name. You can give a different name that is called alias name, correct?
Yeah.
Yes,
For
Yeah.
this
Ramji.
column, you're giving a different name. You're asking to select this column as this name with this name. That is the alias name you are giving to this column, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So then you get employee name in the results. You don't get the EMP name, correct?
Yes.
So this
Yes.
is how you give the alias name for a column. You're giving a name for a col. You're giving a alias name for a column, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, Ramji.
Yes.
Similarly, comma salary as
Okay.
employee salary, something like this. If you can give the alias name for each and every column that you're selecting, correct?
Yes, Ramji.
If you want, you can give it. That's your wish, correct? So employee
Yes.
name and employee salary. That is what you are getting in the results. If you look at the column headers, there is employee salary and employee name. So this is how you give the alias name for a column. Similarly, you can give the alias name for a table also. For the table also, you can give the alias name. So for
Yes,
example,
Ramji.
I can give for the employee table, I'll give the alias name as E. This is the you should not put any as or anything. Just from employee space E. From employee space E. Getting it? So this is the alias name for the employee table. Getting it?
Yes.
Now I
Yes.
can say that E dot emp name, comma E dot salary. You can write the query like this also. That's your wish. So what is E here? E is nothing but the alias name for a table. Correct?
Yes.
E is
Yes,
nothing but
Ramji.
alias name for a table. So it's nothing but you're selecting the EMP name from the employee table. E is nothing but employee. Correct? E dot employee name is from the employee table. You're selecting the EMP name from the employee table. You're selecting the salary. Instead
Okay.
of writing select EMP name, comma salary from employee, you can also write like this if you want. Select E dot EMP name, comma E dot salary from employee space E.
Okay.
Getting it? So you'll
Yes,
get
Ramji.
EMP name is EMP name and salary from the employee table because you're selecting E dot EMP name. E is nothing but employee. From the employee table, you're selecting EMP name, and from the employee table, you're selecting salary. That is what I mean.
Ramji, I have a question.
Yeah. So let me complete it in 5 minutes. Then you can ask me questions.
Okay. Yeah.
So why do I need to write like this? Why do I need to give the alias name for a table and use the alias name to specify what column I want, E dot EMP name? Why can't I directly say select EMP name, comma, salary from employee? This is also same, right? I'll get the same result, right?
Yes.
I'll get the same
Yes.
result, correct?
Mm.
So you'll come to know about that. Why am I
Yes, Ramji.
what is the use of alias in some time? Maybe in another 15-20 minutes, you'll come to know what is the importance of the alias name. So when should you use the alias name? Getting it?
Yeah.
Yes, Ramji.
You'll be coming to know in next 15 to 20 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Now similarly, select city, comma state from address table. So I'll get I got city and state, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, Ramji.
So if I want, I can give the alias name for the address table. Another name for the address table is A. I'm just giving one name for address table. That is the name I'm giving to this table. That is the alias name. So by using that alias name, I can say A dot city, comma A dot state from address. A. Both are you'll get the same result, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Varlashmi, what is your question?
Here,
Yes, Ramji.
like, is it mandatory that I should give after from address A
No,
when we
that's what I'm saying. It's not mandatory. So you'll
okay,
come to know when you should use that in 15 to 20 minutes. What is the
okay,
use of the alias name? In which queries you have to use the alias name? You'll come to know in some time.
okay.
Okay, but there is a concept called alias name. You can give the alias name for a table as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So any other questions?
No.
I have questions actually.
Yeah, tell me.
Can I see other pages like notes?
I'm sorry. Can you please speak louder?
Can I see your notes like
Notes. Okay. Hmm.
yeah actually the two table is foreign keys, right? So
Sorry, what is that?
so we can see the two tables.
Uh-huh.
So that is delayed foreign key, right?
There is a foreign key, yes.
Yes, if delayed foreign key. So what I don't understand if select EMP name and city from employee is this is not why is not work? I thought foreign key is relate so to table, so it's gonna be show up the the table if select EMP name and city. Do you understand what?
Did anyone understand what he's trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, what he's trying to say?
He's saying that we have a foreign key, right? We have
Correct.
created a concept called a foreign key on the
Uh-huh.
address. So
Correct.
why can't we use with that ID to display state and employee name and state? Why can't we like foreign key is like to create a relation between those two tables, right? So by
Correct.
using
So,
foreign key we can
why
we
I'm not using the foreign key? That's what his question.
yeah, in order to retrieve that record from other table.
Hold on.
But,
So,
like
hold on. So, Hyun, so is that
Yes.
your question?
Uh, yes, yes. So,
Why am I not
first,
using the foreign key? Is that your question?
yes, first time, Hashar says is say no because that is different tables, and so I thought that is foreign keys,
Hold
foreign
on.
key.
Hold on.
Okay,
Hold on. This particular city and state are there in which table? These two columns are there in which table? These two
ad-
columns are present in which table? Speak out. These two
address.
columns are present in which table? I'm asking Hyun.
Okay.
Hyun, are you
Elias.
there? Hmm? Hyun, I want you to speak out.
Yes, yes.
These two columns are present in which table? City and state are present in which table? Is it present in employee table or address table?
Address it.
So these two columns are present in address table, correct?
Yes,
So I told you that I want the city and state from the address table. So what is the query you will write? This is the query I'll write. Why do I need foreign key here? I don't require foreign key here. Why do I need the foreign key? I want the city and state. So I'm just getting select city comma state from address. That's all right.
yes.
So I didn't understand your question in that case.
Oh, okay, okay.
Are you asking something else?
He's
Ah,
asking for before like the before query. When we select EMP name and city,
I did not tell you that, right? When did I say that query? I asked that I want the employee name and city. I told that we have to use the joins for that, but we did not. I did not tell you the concept of joins till now, correct? Before telling joins, I'm talking about something else, correct?
yeah.
yes.
I did not talk about joins yet. I did not write that query. Where did I write the query? I told you that select EMP name comma salary, not city, correct? From the employee table. I got the EMP name
Yes.
and salary.
EM,
EMP name comma salary from the employee table, correct? This is what I told in my previous query, correct or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Where
Yes,
did I
Ramji.
say about the EMP name and city? I did not talk about EMP name and city query at. Did I talk about it?
No,
in the
you just
in the notes it
you just in the starting you mentioned about it, and then we was
That's
explaining
what I
it. Yeah.
told. I told that we have to use the joins to get that, but
Yeah.
I did not talk about join set. When did I talk about joins? Did I talk about joins?
Yes, Ramji.
I did not tell you how to join the two
No.
tables. I did not tell you how to join two tables. Did I tell you about that?
no,
Varalakshmi, did I tell you about that?
No.
no.
Yeah, I just told you how to get the employee name and salary from the employee table. This is the query you will write. And instead of writing like this, you can also give the alias name for the employee table, and you can see e.emp name, comma e.salary.
Yeah.
That's what I told. When did I talk about city? No, I did not talk about
Yes,
it.
Ramji.
So, Kyun, please pay attention here. Please pay attention here what queries I'm writing. So I'm writing employee name and salary. I did not write about the city.
Okay.
So now I got employee name and salary. This is how you will get the data from the table. This is how you'll get the data from the table. You are giving the alias name for the table, and by using the alias name, you can say what column you want, e.emp name, comma e.salary. You can write the query like this, or you can also write the query select emp name, comma salary. Both are same, correct?
Yes, Ramji.
Instead of writing like this, select emp name, comma salary from employee table. You can write like this also, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want everyone to respond here. Mehraj, are you there? I can't hear you.
Yes, I'm
Please correct your audio problems before joining the meeting.
yes.
Don't tell me that your audio is not working or something like that. Okay. So I spoke about the alias name. This is a different concept. I'm giving the alias name for a table. I'm giving the alias name for a table, and I'm using the alias name and say that e.emp name, comma e.salary. And I also told you that I can give the alias name for the column as well. Select emp name as employee name from employee table. So this is the alias name for a column. Getting it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is how you give the alias name for a column, and this is how you give alias name for a table. Any questions here? I want
No, Ramji.
everyone to respond loud and clear.
No.
No, Ramji.
No.
Because I'm
No,
not
Ramji.
hearing so many voices. Only 1 or 2 people are speaking every time. Okay. So now my requirement is I want to get the EMP name and city, both the things. I want the employee name for every employee and city which he is living in. I want that information for every employee, correct? So I cannot
Yes,
simply
Ramji.
say that select EMP name, comma city from employee table, because the city column is not present in the employee table.
Yeah.
I'm saying that city is an invalid identifier, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
Ramji.
I cannot say that from address table as well, because EMP name is an invalid identifier in the address table. EMP name is an
Yes.
invalid identifier, correct?
Yes.
So what I have to do is I have to join from employee join address. This is how you have to write. You're joining employee table and address table. So when you have to join two tables, how will you join two tables? If you look here, this is the employee record and this is the address record, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if I want to join the first record in the employee table with the first record in the address table, I have to join the first record in the employee table with join means what? Just put 1000. I'm joining this record in that record. This is the employee record and this is the address record. The first record of the employee table is joined with the first record of the address table. That is what I'm joining them. I'm joining those two records. Getting it?
Yes.
So 1000 ABC drive,
Yeah.
1000 ABC drive, apartment 134, whatever it is, apartment 134, and
Okay.
Chicago, Illinois, and 34567. I'm joining the first record in the employee table with the first record in the address table. That is what I'm doing. That is what I mean by joining. Similarly, the first record of the employee table should be joined with the second record in the address table as well. It has to be joined with each and every record in the address table. The first record has to be joined with the first record of the address table, and also the second record of the address table, and also the third record of the address table, and also the fourth record of the address table. Each and every record, the first employee record has to be joined. Similarly, the second employee record also has to be joined with first record of address table, the second record of address table, third record of address table. You are joining them, correct?
Yes.
Is everyone understanding what I'm saying? So when you
Yes.
join the
Ramji.
tables, you
Yes.
get the results when you join the tables, you get the results like this: 100, ABC, 1000, and 1000, and again this is the first employee record: 100 ABC, 1000. Then I'm joining this record with first address record: 1000 ABC Drive, correct? And Chicago,
Yes.
Illinois, and zip code. This is the first result. Similarly, what are the other results you get? Because you are joining both the tables. When you join the employee table with the address table, each and every record in the employee table will be joined with each and every record in the address table. So 100 ABC 1000 sorry, not 1001. Now 1001.
Yes.
So because the first record is joined with the second record now. 1001 300 XYG Drive, correct?
Yes,
Apartment
Ramji.
456, SF4, California 67899. So the first record is joined with the first record, and the first record is joined with the second record. So what else you'll get? Now the second record will be joined with the first record, and the second record will be joined with the second
With the
record,
second
correct?
record. Yes,
Yes.
Ramji.
Yeah.
You'll get 200 DEF 2000
2005.
2005
1000 ABC Drive.
okay, 1 second. Let me copy this. So I'll get this. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes, Ramji.
Yeah.
Now similarly,
2005.
2005.
And
and the
next with
second record will be
101.
joined with the
Yes.
second record, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
Ramji.
Similarly, you will get the third record of the
300
employee
XYZ. Yes, Ramji.
will be joined with the first record of the address table.
And the first address, the first column of the address. First record of the address table.
Third record of the employee table will be joined with the third record of the second record of the address table.
Address table.
Any questions here? So when you
No,
join
Ramji.
the two tables,
No.
one second. Yeah. So when you join the two tables, 1 second, hold on. I'm getting a call.
I cannot able to hear you.
Ramji.
Hello, Ramji.
Ramji, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm speaking in mute. So
Yeah.
actually what I'm trying to tell here is I want to join the record in the employee table with the record in the address table. Correct? Employee
Yes,
table
Ramji.
on a specific condition. I want to join on a specific condition. I want to join on a specific condition. So I want to join the employee table and address table where the employee table's address ID is equal to address table's ID. E is the alias name for the employee, A is the alias name for the address. So in the employee table, the address ID column should be equal to, in the address table, the ID column. When this condition is satisfied, then only I want to join those two records. So here the address ID is 1000, your ID is 1000. These two are this is equal to the 1000. The address ID in the employee table is equal to ID in the address table. So I want to join these two records. So I got the first result. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes, Ramji.
Now when
Yeah.
I join the first record with the second record, is the address ID is equal to the ID?
No.
No.
So this will not come in the result because I'm joining the tables on a specific condition. I'm
Yeah.
joining the tables on a specific condition. So I'll get only this particular record as of now. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes, Ramji.
So now go and check for the second record. So can the second record join with the first record in the address table?
No.
Is the condition is matching?
First,
I-
no.
I don't know.
So the 2005 is not equal to 1001. Correct? 1000 and 1001.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
This record cannot be joined with none of the records in the address table. This record cannot be joined with none of the records. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the second record cannot join with the first record. The second record cannot join with the second record because the joining condition is not matching. Because I'm joining, I wrote a query in such a way that I'm joining these two tables, employee table and address table, on a specific condition. Correct?
Yes.
Yes, Ramji.
So I don't get these two results in the output. Correct? What else I'll get? So can the third record join with the first record?
No.
Why?
Oh, first record,
No,
yeah.
Ramji.
Yes, it will.
Who said
Oh,
no?
yeah,
Why?
yes, yes. Because the address ID is 1000.
The address ID is matching with the ID, correct?
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
Ramji.
my condition is the address ID in the employee table should be matching with the ID in the address table. That is what
Yes.
my condition, correct?
Yes, Ramji.
Yes.
So I want to join these two tables on a specific, so I have to specify on a specific condition. Join the tables on a specific condition. So when I join the tables on a specific condition, so obviously this record will come in the output, but this record will not come in the output because the address ID is 1000 and ID is 1001. So they are not equal. So this record cannot be joined. Agreed or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
So only
Yes.
you get two records in the result, correct?
Yes.
Only you
Yes.
get two records in the
Yes,
result.
Ramji.
This is the result you'll get. So this record will be joined
Yes.
with this record, and this record will be joined with this record, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get only two records in the output.
Yes,
So
Ramji.
out of the, so what are the, I got two records, right? So from those two records, I'm selecting only employee name and city. What are the result I got? From the result, I'm selecting employee. So assume this as a table. Assume this as a table, correct? In this
Yes.
table, I have employee ID column, employee name column, salary column, address ID column, ID column, first line, city, state, zip code, everything is there, correct? This is like a
Yes,
table.
Ramji.
This is like a table. After you join the tables, what are the results you're getting? That looks like a table, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
The result is looking like a table. So from this table, I want to select employee name and city. That's all. I don't want to select anything else. So I'm joining both the tables on a specific condition. I'm getting some records from the what are the records I'm getting? What are the results I'm getting? From that result, I'm selecting the employee name and city. That's why I'm not selecting everything. I'm just selecting EMP name, comma city. So I can say e.emp name or a.city, e.emp name and a.city, correct? Because I want to select the employee name from the employee table and city from the address table when this condition is satisfied.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the result I got. This is the result I got. So what is the question I asked you? I want the employee name and city for each employee, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So how many employees are there in my employee table? There are 3 employees, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but do you think each and every employee has an address?
No.
Yes.
So this
Probably.
particular employee does has an address. He is living in this particular address, correct? Because 1000 is the
Yes.
one.
Yeah. For second
So
employee,
because
2000.
I'm trying to join this record with this record on a specific condition. So as the condition is getting satisfied, so now the address of this employee is this one, correct?
Yes.
So what is the address of the second employee? Does he have an address?
No.
No.
No. So what is the address of this particular employee? Does he have an address?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm getting the city for this employee and I'm getting the city for this employee because this employee does not have a city, does not have a city where he's living in, does not have the address information in the database. So I'm not getting this data in the result, correct?
Yes.
So
Okay.
that is the example I gave in the notepad, but let us see that data in the table one. So let's start from employee table. So I have 3 employees. The first employee does not have an address. The second employee has the address called 2000. The third employee has the address called 1000, correct?
Yeah.
So let's start from address. So 1000 is nothing but this is the address and 2000 is nothing but this is the address. So the second employee is living in San Francisco. The third employee is living in ABCD. But the first employee does not have an address, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. So I'm getting the address of only 2 employees. The other person does not have an address. So when I join two tables, on a specific join condition, I will get only the matching records in both the tables. Only the matching records. I don't get the non-matching records. Non-matching means, so for example, the first employee does not have an address. It is not matching with any of the address record, correct? The address ID in the
Yes.
employee table is not matching with the ID column in the address table with any of the records, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
It is called a it is non-matching. The records are not getting matched. The condition is not getting matched for any of the records. The condition is not getting matched for any of the records. So when I join two tables, when I join the employee table and address table on a specific condition, I will get only the matching records in both the tables. I don't get the non-matching records from the tables, correct?
Yes.
Because whichever the records are satisfying this condition, only those records are obtained in the result. The other records are not joined. They are not joined. Agreed or not?
Yes.
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 Because
Yes.
the join condition is not satisfied. They are not joined. So once you are able to join both the tables, then you can ask what you want from the result. So whether I want the city and employee name, or whether I want city, state, and employee name. So because you have a result table now, so the result looks like a table, correct? The
Yes.
result looks
Yeah.
like a table. Now from this table, whatever you want to select, you can select. You can select employee name and city. Yes, you will get, because this is the result table. The name of the first column is EMP ID. The name of the second column is EMP name, salary, address ID, and first line, second line, and city, state, zip code. This is the result table. Because after you join both the tables on a specific condition, so you got the result table, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
The result looks like a table. The result looks like a table. From that table, you're selecting EMP name and salary, or EMP name and city, whatever you want, you can select. Agreed?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
Suppose if I directly say cell star from employee, okay, comma address. employee comma address. Okay, employee comma address. I just say comma
Okay,
address.
Ramji.
So then also the records will be joined, but there is no join condition here. You're not joining them on a specific condition, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And each and every record in the employee table will be joined with each and every record in the address table. That's what
Yes.
I told, correct?
Yes.
Because you're not specifying any condition. You're just specifying employee comma address. That's all. I got 9 records because in the employee table I have 3 records. In the address table I have 3 records.
3. Yeah.
In the address table also I have 3 records. So each and every record in the employee table will be joining with each and every record in the address table, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
First record will be joined with 3 records of the address. The second record will be joined with 3 records of the address. The third record will be joined with the 3 records in the address. So 3 into 3, 9 records, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you simply say select star from employee comma address, you get there is no condition you are specifying. When you don't specify any condition, so you get each and every record in the table will be joined with each and every other record of the table. So and the result looks like a table, correct? So the EMP ID, EMP name, salary, address ID, ID in line 1. So this is how it is getting joined. If you look here, this is how it is getting joined, correct?
Yes.
The join happening on both the tables. So this is what exactly I told in the notepad, correct? But if you apply any
Yes,
condition, if
Ramji.
you want to specify condition, I want to join these 2 tables on a specific condition. So then you have to use employee join address and on condition. You want to join on a specific condition. This is the syntax. You have to join these 2 tables on a specific condition. Okay?
Yes, Ram.
Any questions here?
No.
No, Ram.
No.
No.
Guys, can we have this class after 30 to 40 minutes, because I got one call just now, so I have to take some call now. So can we continue this class after 30 minutes?
I may not be
Yeah.
available, Ramji. I'll be traveling. I'll be in the truck. I
Okay,
stopped by a
you
rest
go to the
area.
recording. Others?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't.
Yes.
Yeah, we will join to this meeting in another 30 minutes. I have one important call that I have to take now. So let's meet after 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, please check the WhatsApp messages. I'll send the meeting ID again.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.